Phillies are world champions.
One of the top moments in Philadelphia sports history was the 2008 World Series when the Phillies beat the Tampa Bay Rays. One of the stars was right field slugger Jayson Werth. Today, the retired player has a new game, thoroughbred racing. His top horse is Dornoch, a Kentucky Derby probable.
Dornoch clear with a 16th to go. The Fountain of Youth Stakes goes to Dornoch.
I caught up with Werth at Keeneland Racecourse in Lexington, Kentucky, as Dornoch preps for the Run for the Roses in the $1 Million Bluegrass Stakes.
How you feeling, buddy?
That's why you do that.
We're not talking about it right now.
Well, we know about your nerve. You already told me that.
Yeah. Cool. I'm staying cool.
Jayson, first of all, thank you so much for that World Series in 2008. The Philadelphia fans appreciate it.
Yeah, all my pleasure for sure.
What made you think about doing this?
Yeah, so it was just one of those things where you kind of, I'm playing golf with the right guys, and one of them was a horse owner. I know nothing about the sport relative to what you see on TV or watching the Derby. Really immerse myself in the sport and just to see what it's all about. But you buy these things when they're won. They don't run until sometimes they're 3, so it's a lot of like all right, we own a horse, now what?
Trust the process. Trust the process, yeah.
Everybody's asking the same questions, how'd you get into it? How's it compare to baseball? When you get done playing, you kind of like, it just, baseball's life, that old saying. So when it's over, you're kind of like your life's over. So it's like, now what? So you try to fill these voids, but horse racing has been unbelievable for me to go about, to kind of fill that void that was left by a 22-year professional baseball career.
Jayson's wife Julia, his high school sweetheart, has been there with Jayson through all of baseball's ups and downs. Horse racing is no different.
Oh my God, it's similar to when he played. All the nerves.
I didn't know that was a thing until I started doing this. Now I know what she went through all those years.
I was like, how did you do this? I'm like, oh my gosh, years of my life shaved off watching baseball games and now horse racing.
Also by his side is Christian Vellante. Christian grew up in Northeast Philadelphia and owns Legion Bloodstock Agency. Christian helps Jayson buy his racehorses.
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Horse racing is now a big part of Jayson's life, but his thoughts are never too far away from the game of baseball, especially the Phillies. 2008, you hit 3 home runs in a game. Your buddy Bryce Harper did it a couple of weeks ago. How cool is that your good friend did the same thing that you did?
Awesome to see. One of my best moments in my career was my 3 homer game. So that's a big one for Bryce, big one for anybody. Happy to see it. And, it looks like he's having a lot of fun in Philadelphia. Him and Trey and those guys got a great team. They got a great group. I love the way they, the way they approach the season. They get hot at the right time. They come, it's kind of like horse racing. You get hot as you come towards the line. So they're fun to watch. They got a good team. Obviously, Phillies, got a good team again. Got a good product, and I'm happy for those guys.
A 3-homer game. He caps it off with a grand slam.
Dornoch, as you will soon see, didn't win the Bluegrass Stakes, but ran well enough to move on to the Kentucky Derby, the first Saturday in May.
I was lucky enough to buy in on some really nice horses, and one of them, Dornoch, running here today at the Bluegrass. And just to think in a short period of time here, we got a horse like this that's, a serious guy looking to run a serious race and potentially, hopefully get through today. But he's got enough points to be in the Derby.
Anything you want to say to the fans of Philadelphia?
I've been telling people that horse racing is really underrated. And I'm thinking there might be a way to help grow the sport, but I know you got parks. You got the racetrack parks in Philly there, and it's a part of the city. But
you've been to parks, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been. Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I did have a good time. I think if I, outside of just let's everybody pull for Dornoch, that take a look at horse racing. It's a great sport, and I think a lot of people underestimate it. And I think it could be a good sport for a lot of people.
In Lexington, Kentucky, Bruce Casella for Let's Go Racing.